Well, hey there everybody, I hope you're doing well. Today we're here in Goshen, Indiana, and we've got a flight out to Rhode Island, North Kingston, Quonset State Airport. We dropped off some people there on Monday earlier this week, and we're going back to pick them up. It looks like it's going to be a great day for flying. There's a chance for storms north and south of our route, but along our route it looks clear with a slight chance of thunderstorms here when we get back. Come on board, strap in, and enjoy the flight. Alright guys, well it's hot and humid, so I say let's get this thing started. What do you think? Alright, let's do it. Turn the ice protection systems on for the ice protection test. And while it's doing that, we'll get the weather.
Indiana, automated weather observation 1419er Zulu. Wind 110 at 07. Visibility 10. Sky condition Q 1700. Temperature 26 Celsius. Dew point 21 Celsius. Altimeter 29er. Remarks. Density altitude 2,300.
Alright. Not too windy. Good visibility. It's starting to get a little bit cloudy, but not too bad. Okay, let's call for our clearance.
Morning, Southbound clearance. Pilatus 921 November Golf on the ground at Goshen. Request IFR to Oscar, Quebec uniform.
Pilatus 921 November Golf, Southbound clearance delivery, hope for release to the Goshen Airport. You're cleared to the Oscar, Quebec uniform airport as filed. Maintain 3000. Expect flight level 250, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 132.05, squawk 7226. Verify holding for release, say departure runway.
921 November Golf, I am holding for release here at Goshen. Cleared to Quonset, state as filed. 3000, 250 in 10 minutes. Departure 3205, squawk 7226. And we'll be using runway 9er here this morning.
Pilatus 1 November Golf, Roger. Continue hold for release. Southbound submitters 29er, and advise number 1 and ready.
2999er, and I'll let you know we're number 1 and ready. 1 November Golf.
Alright, we're going to take off runway 9, so we'll set the heading bug to 090. And we'll set the altitude pre-select to 3000. We've got 3205 set in COM 1 for departure, and for the transponder we'll set 7226. We are cleared as filed, which was Hancock for the Wiper 3 arrival. Been a minute for the ice protection stuff, we'll turn that off. And we'll go ahead and shake your test here. Shakes on my side, shakes on co-pilot side. Shakes on both sides and pushes. We'll interrupt it.
Quebec, 5 miles
And we get the pusher warning. Now ready to taxi. First thing, check the brakes. They work. And we'll check the beta is available, which it is. And that completes the before taxi and taxiing checklist.
Goshen traffic, Pilatus 921 November Golf, taxi runway 9er, Goshen.
Flight time should be just over 2.5 hours out there to Quonset. That looks pretty good weather-wise. Alright, we'll clear right and left. The only time you have to use brakes when you're taxiing in the Pilatus is when you're turning. It's steerable up to 15 degrees left and right with just the pedals, rudder pedals. And with braking, it's steerable to 60 degrees left and right. So for tight corners, you got to use some brake. Otherwise, speed is controlled with beta on the power control lever.
Clearance, Pilatus 921 November Golf for number 1, ready for departure runway 9er at Goshen.
Pilatus 921 November Golf, Southbound clearance, continue hold for release, stand by.
We'll continue to hold for the release, 1 November Golf.
Sierra Tango is 3 out, entering downwind for 09. RV6 Sierra Tango, downwind 09, Goshen.
It's taking a while to get back to us.
6 Sierra Tango, turning base 09, Goshen.
So today we should have about a 1,600 foot ground roll, and our accelerate stop distance, which is the distance it would take to accelerate to liftoff speed and then chop the power and stop, is 3179, about 3,200 feet. I don't always, I don't usually put it on the recording, and I don't always verbalize it, but my takeoff briefing is, you know, if we have any indications that are weird on the takeoff roll, we're just going to pull the power back and stop straight ahead. And we're just going to leave the gear down and land straight ahead if we have an engine failure right after liftoff. And then once we've brought the gear up, it's a judgment call at that point. Once we get to about 1,000 feet AGL, we can probably make the quote-unquote impossible turn back to the airport. So if we're above or below 1,800 MSL here at Goshen, we're just going to land straight ahead or make shallow turns no more than 30 degrees of bank, find a field to land in. If we're above 1,800 feet, we can turn back and we will be able to make it back to the airport property. taking off of Niner, we've got a crossing runway, grass, but if we make a left-hand turn, it would line us up pretty nice.
Calling Southern Clinch Delivery again.
For the grass runway. So if we have an engine failure above 1800, we'll make a left-hand turn, immediate left-hand turn, and land on the grass.
381, Roger, and I don't have a clearance for you as of yet. What time did you file for?
And I'm going to have to call this guy back. I might have forgotten about me.
Exit 381, Roger, and stand by, and I'll see what I can find for you.
Goshen traffic, 75 Quebec left, downwind, runway 9er, Goshen.
And clearance for Pilatus 1 November Golf. You know how much longer the wait might be here?
Pilatus 1 November Golf, negative. Continue hold for release and stand by. I'm still working with the approach controller.
1 November Golf, Roger.
Goshen traffic, 75 Quebec left base, runway 9er, Goshen.
I don't think I've told you guys yet, but hangar next door to me got a Beech 18 recently. You guys might get a nice view of him. Might be able to turn the camera here so you can see it. Landing.
Goshen traffic, Twin Beach 75 Quebec, final runway 9er, Goshen.
I thought the Beech 18s are cool looking airplanes.
Pilatus 1 November Golf, honoring and controlled airspace. Proceed direct to Hotel November Kilo. You're released from the Goshen Airport. Good flight.
Direct to Hotel November Kilo, released for departure off Goshen, 1 November Golf. Good day.
Goshen traffic, Twin Beach 75 Quebec, clear runway 9er, Goshen.
Alright, we are released for IFR departure off the airport, so we'll do our mnemonic FAT I-5. Flaps are set 15 for a normal takeoff. Trims are all in the green. Ice protection, probes, windshields come on, light, probes are on. Inertial separators open. Flight idle we'll get as we take the runway. Lights, pulse and landing and strobe come on. And yaw damp is off, and flight director is in go around heading mode.
Goshen traffic, Pilatus 9 2 November Golf, departing runway 9er, Goshen.
Alright, ignition lever to flight idle. Got a little bit of a right crosswind. Off we go. Alright, power is set, airspeed's coming alive. Look for about 80 knots. Alright, positive rate, no more usable runway, gears coming up. And we're 100 knots, flaps can come up. And release 400 feet. Yaw damp can come on. Decks and landing light can come off. Now that the gear's up.
Goshen traffic, Pilatus 9 2 November Golf, departing the area to the east, Goshen. Last call.
Go ahead and put the flight director in nav mode. And we will give approach call.
Well, South Bend, Pilatus 9 2 November Golf, off Goshen, 2000, climbing 3000, on course to Hotel November Kilo.
Pilatus 921 November Golf, South Bend Departure, ident, climb and maintain 10,000.
Ident, climb to maintain 10,000, 921 November Golf.
Pilatus 1 November Golf, radar contact 3 miles east of the Goshen Airport, climbing out to 2,500.
Altitude checks, 1 November Golf. So
Center 352 Whiskey.
I've had some people ask how you know which clouds are going to be bumpy to fly through and which ones are not going to be bumpy. And in general, stratus clouds are not going to be bumpy. They're pretty, you know, the flat clouds are not going to be bumpy. They're going to be pretty smooth. Cumulus clouds are generally going to be bumpy, like these marshmallow clouds out here. But one of the ways that I can kind of tell which ones might be bumpier and which ones might not quite be quite as bumpy are the ones that are growing are going to be the most bumpy. So if they've got nice crisp edges, they're probably going to be pretty bumpy. If they've got smoother edges, kind of like these are kind of not as crisp of edges, they're not going to be quite as bumpy usually. It's kind of an intuition thing you learn as you fly more.
Pilatus 921 November Golf, contact Chicago Center 119.85. See ya.
Center 1985, we'll see you 1 November Golf. Hello, Chicago Center, Pilatus 921 November Golf, 7,600, climbing 10,000.
Number 921 November Golf, Chicago Center, I'll climb maintain about 230.
Climb 230, 921 November Golf. Alright, we've got 230 set and armed on the flight director.
921 November Golf, contact India Cleveland Center on 134.65.
Pilatus 921 November Golf, Cleveland Center, roger. November 921 November Golf, contact Cleveland Center 127.67.
November 921 November Golf, Cleveland Center.
There's a cruising altitude of 25,000 feet. We'll let it speed up a little bit and then we'll set the power. And I'll let the autopilot fly. Alright, we're here at our cruising altitude 250 and we've let it speed up. Got the power set 27.6. And we will go ahead and fill out our engine log here, our trends log. So indicated airspeed is 174. Altitude is 25,000 or 250. OAT today is about -20. Torque, we've got 27.6 set. ITT is 795. NG is 98.9. And NP, the prop speed is 1,691 RPM. Fuel flow is 407.
Red Lake 65, I got to change the routing for Indy. Clitorac Rosewood, Romeo Oscar Delta, direct to date.
120. So all of that matches up pretty good with recent flights. Last one at 250, that was colder, but ITT is about the same. NP was the same. Well, temp and oil pressure the same. So trends look good. For the route of flight here, looks like weather's not going to be an issue. Got a little bit of rain, some stuff to the south of us. But it looks like mostly it'll be clear, maybe a little bit of clouds once we get close to Quonset into Rhode Island there. New York and Rhode Island. But it should be a good flight. Alright, well, I'll switch it over to time-lapse for you guys. I'll catch you guys on the descent. If you're liking the Pilatus videos and you want to see more of them, go ahead and subscribe to the channel.
Cleveland, David Shore, 99, 24 and a half,
talk to you guys in a little bit.
November 1 November Golf, contact Cleveland Center 119.87.
That's 921 November Golf, Cleveland Center, good morning.
November 921 November Golf, contact Cleveland Center 127.07.
I'm just sitting
921 November Golf, Cleveland Center.
I got time. It's clear to
Number 1 November Golf, contact Cleveland Center 124.32.
from up here.
Pilatus 921 November Golf, Cleveland Center, roger.
The world seems small. We can sit.
November 921 November Golf, contact New York Center 132.17. That's 921 November Golf, New York Center, roger.
We meant to be.
Number 921 November Golf, VSAT transponder, squawk 3342.
Forever free.
November 921 November Golf, contact Boston Center 127.37.
Pilatus 9021 November Golf, Boston Center. November 9021 November Golf, contact Boston Center 135.32. November 9021 November Golf, Boston Center, roger.
Take a step back to see the truth around.
November 921 November Golf, safe flight conditions, flight level 250.
You can tell.
It's smooth and we're being smooth.
Yep. November 921 November Golf, descend to maintain flight level 240.
Meant to be.
November 921 November Golf, contact Boston Center 121.35. Pilatus 921 November Golf, Boston Center, roger.
You and me. Meant to be.
November 921 November Golf, descend to maintain flight level 190.
Great outdoors. Forever free.
November 921 November Golf, contact Boston 133.42. 921 November Golf, Boston Center, good afternoon.
Alright, welcome back everybody. Hope you enjoyed that flight. I did. It was nice and smooth. Good views. Currently we've descended down to flight level 190 and we're on the Wiper 3 arrival here into Quonset State. And we're about 75 miles out, so we should be able to pick up the weather. Let's give that a shot here.
Runway 5 News, 500 for contact, you have India.
India, kind of hard to hear, but I think we should be able to pick it up.
Tower information, India, time 1550 Zulu. Weather is better than 5,005. Wind 050 at 14. Temperature 25, 2.09. Altimeter 3007. Expect
November 921 November Golf, cross Wiper, at a maintain 1000. Providence altimeter 3008.
3008 will cross Wiper, add and maintain 11,000, 921 November Golf.
Alright, so the instructions were to cross Wiper at 11,000, so we'll set that up here. We'll move the cursor over to this side and click the left side of the little horn. And we will say at 11,000, that's 11 with 3 zeros. Apply that. I think I clicked the wrong one, maybe. Wiper at 11, 3 zeros, 11,000. Apply. There we go. Wiper at 11.
American
Activate.
2250, contact Boston, approach 133.0.
And it'll compute a new VNAV profile. And we'll also set 11 as our bottom on the pre-selector, and we're right there already. So we'll go ahead and punch VNAV on the flight direct or on the autopilot head there. And we do have V out, and then it should. Well, maybe it's not going to. We're gonna have to catch it. Start a descent ourselves. And pull the power back a little. And we'll do about a 1,900 foot or 2,000 foot a minute descent. Should catch that pretty quick. Then we can punch VNAV on the autopilot head, and then it'll follow the glide path down.
Pilatus 1 November Golf, contact Providence, approach 119.45.
Providence, 1945, 1 November Golf. Good day.
Put in 5,005.
This is realistic weather.
At 10. Temperature 25, 2.09er. Altimeter 3007. Expect a GPS approach, runway 34 and runway 5 in use. 500 for contact, you have Juliet.
Oh, this is Juliet.
Juliet, time 1650 Zulu. Weather's been in the 5,005. Wind 060 at 10. Temperature 25, 2.09er. Altimeter 3007.
got Juliet, and we're below our B path now, our vertical path. Go to hit VNav. There we go, now it's captured. We'll climb a little bit until we're in it. Hello Providence, Pilatus, Niner 21 November Golf, 14-2 descending 11,000 with Juliet at Quonset.
Pilatus 921 November Golf, Providence Roach, Ogama, altimeter 3008, plan visual approach 34.
I'll plan the visual to 341 November Golf. Okay, visual to 3-4. This is going to be cool. It'll bring us in right over the water. I think that'll be a pretty neat approach here. I'll go ahead and get COM2 set up. We'll put ground in there at 34.5. And looks like 2367 will probably be the next approach frequency we'll get. Alright, so coming in on 3-4, it's got a 400-foot displaced threshold. And if we land right after that, we should have no problem making that first taxiway. And then flight level aviation is right there. The FBO is right there off that taxiway. So hopefully I can be on my game and make it. There's 11,000. We're going to leave the power set at 15 since we're pretty close here.
Pilatus 1 November Golf, descend to maintain 3,000.
Descend to maintain 3,000, enter 21 November Golf. And we'll go ahead and load approach to 3-4 just for guidance, even though we'll be on the visual. Do the RNAV. Okay, let's see. We'll pull up the approach
Number
plate.
1 November Golf, proceed direct Quonset.
Direct to Quonset, 1 November Golf. Direct to the airport. Activate. Left-hand turn.
For the visual, runway 5, starlight 2183.
Well, it looks like you might stay with us on this frequency all the way in. So we're going to put tower in, which is 2635 into COM1. Get a little bumpy, so I'm going to pull the power back even more. We'll come back to about 8 PSI. Providence off the left wing up here, and Quonset's just right on the edge of the Charlie, underneath the outer shelf there. Yeah, make sure inertial separators open, pulse lights are on. Go ahead and go through the descent and approach checklist. Everything looks good.
Bonanza 36 Victor, you're ready to contact mile north Block Island.
Feet to go. And I do have the airport in sight straight ahead. Approach 921 November Golf has Quonset in sight.
Number 1 November Golf, cleared visual approach, runway 34, contact tower.
Cleared the visual 34 over to tower 921 November Golf.
2183, contact tower.
Alright, tower 2635, we're cleared for the visual, so we'll go ahead and fly from here on in. Still got yacht amp on. Afternoon tower, Pilatus 921 November Golf, visual 34.
921 November Golf, watch tower, port left base.
Let you know left base 1 November Golf. Alright, not using the flight director, so I'll turn that off.
921 November Golf, the wind is 08013, would you rather runway 5? We're 921 November Golf, you copy?
Yes, sir. No, we'll take 3-4, 1 November Golf.
Roger that.
Alright, so Quonset State Airport is about 20 feet MSL elevation, so 1,500 foot pattern altitude would be about 1,500 foot MSL. Got about 600 feet to go. Yes, go ahead and activate vectors on the approach. Even though we got the airport in sight, we know we're going to 3-4, but this will Just kind of solidify that. Alright, we're below 165. We'll go ahead and go approach flaps here. 15 degrees. Got a few boats in the harbor there.
November 1, November Golf inside, sir. Checkwell style, will be 34, clear to land, wind 08016.
3-4, cleared to land, 921 November Golf. Alright, we'll go ahead and go gear down here as we turn left base. Got 3 greens, no red. Gears now locked. Go ahead and turn the taxi landing lights off. We are cleared to land. Final is clear. I haven't heard him talking to anybody else. And we'll do a full flap landing. See if we can make that first taxiway there. Without being too hard on the brakes, of course. Alright, 30 degrees of flaps, we're below 130.
500.
And we'll go ahead and go full flaps. Got amps away.
Final runway 34.
Cleared to land, 3 green.
And Pilatus 1 November Golf, chill left at Alpha 2, you can remain straight to the ramp, sir.
Left here at Alpha 2, and we'll stay with you to the ramp, 1 November Golf. Alright, not the most beautiful short field landing there, but it worked. Didn't have to get on the brakes too hard. Alright, we're clear. We'll bring the flaps up. Windshield heat and probes come off. Taxi lights stay on. Probes off, strobes off. Or pulse lights off, strobes off. Got the line guy parking us out here. Yeah, radar is in standby. Alright, we'll reset the trims. Welcome to Rhode Island, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the flight. If you're liking PC-12 flights and you want to see more of them, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys on the next one.